Hi, this is Ben from the Railroad Yard and Hubcap Hobbies, and today I want to show you some of my latest auction finds. Now, before I get started, I just want to share the Railroad Yard's eBay page. You can find a lot of the items featured in these videos there, plus many more. If you're getting started in model railroading, or if you're looking for an unusual piece, be sure to check it out. Anyway, let's get started. So this is the first piece we have. And this is a Lionel standard gauge passenger car. It's all tin metal. Just look at the auction tag on it. Hope it doesn't pull any paint off. Lionel produced standard gauge trains up until the beginning of the Second World War, and by 1942, the company would stop production of toy trains altogether and instead produce compasses for the United States Navy. When the war ended and production of toy trains started up again, standard gauge was no longer in the lineup, with Lionel going with O and O27 gauge instead. Moving on, under here we have a Shell tank car. This is a pre-war one. I'll give you a little bit of perspective between O gauge and standard gauge. So your tank car is about half the size of the observation car, so pretty noticeable difference. This one we have a gondola. This is also pre-war. Give a hint, most of the stuff in this lot is from the pre-war period. Here's something that's a little bit more recent. This is your Lionel Buckrus Erie crane car. Always fun to have those. Alright, we got some space cleared up. Here we have another standard gauge. This is a Pullman, number 319. It's intact. I mean, the paint's definitely not perfect on it, but it's still a very nice car. It's got electrical pickups, Lionel Corporation New York stamp. It's just a very nice vintage car. In here we've got a stock car or cattle car, depending on what you want to call it. Really wish these auction tags weren't on here because they don't want them to pull off paint. You know, it's 90-year-old paint. It's not going to be sturdy as it once was. This is a neat, colorful car, orange and green, number 813. All metal. So it's a neat car. Let's see what else we have. Now here's the prize piece of the auction. This is a complete standard gauge set from Lionel that's still in the original box with the graphic still there. Worn, but it's still there. It's got that one on the front. And on the side, it's got this graphic here. Outfit number 347 for Lionel Standard Track. Now, if we zoom in close, we can even see the manufactured and guaranteed by the Lionel Corporation, 1519 East 26th Street, New York. Now, unfortunately, I can't find a date anywhere, but I think it's pretty safe to assume that even these young guys in the box probably aren't around anymore, especially the one in the middle, as it looks like he was already balding way back then. So probably long gone, But let's take a look at the inside. So on the inside, the locomotive and cars are still in the individual boxes in here, which is pretty remarkable. Over here we got the track, a little bit dusty, but it's there. Probably with a little bit of cleanup, it would work just fine. But let's see if we can open these. This is number 3. Gently set this down here. Number 338, and it's this nice red color. It's got a little bit of dust, but the paint is in immaculate condition. It's something that's 90, maybe even 100 years old. Still got the graphic under here. Just remarkable. Let's open up the next one. This is the Pullman car. Number 337. Again, dusty. I don't want to put too much weight on that box below, but dusty, but the paint is in incredible condition. Wheels are all intact. You've got your electrical pickup right there. Again, the graphic. These are just remarkable that somebody took such great care of these for such a long time. And finally, we have the locomotive. Now, I wanted to film it coming out of the box, but I really needed both hands to get it out there without doing any damage. I don't even feel right touching it to maneuver it around, but anyway. Now, many of you can probably tell this is based on an electric locomotive, and Lionel actually made a number of their sets at this point in history with electric locomotives, as they were based in New York. And at that time, in the early 1900s, the city put a ban on operating steam engines in most parts of the city. And therefore, you had a lot of electric locomotives operating in New York City at the time. Underneath, it still looks pretty clean. Lionel's super motor for standard track. Lionel Corporation, New York. And everything looks to be in great shape. I'm not 100% sure if it's original or if someone has restored this locomotive at some point, but either way, it's in very nice shape. And here we have a standard gauge caboose, number 517. It's by no means perfect, but for its age, it's not too bad. Electrical pickup, but just a nice caboose. Now we're getting into the more recent stuff. These freight cars are made by Weaver. They're still not new, that's for sure. But they're nice cars. They got metal wheels. They're pretty detailed. They're still pretty affordable cars. We got the Santa Fe covered hopper. This is a Western Pacific boxcar. And I apologize for not taking it out of the box. But this one I will take out of the box. This is a Train Collectors Association 25th anniversary limited edition, and it still dates back to 1979. not new, that's for sure. Open up this insert. But there it is. 25th Anniversary Limited. And it is plastic. It looks like it's metal, but it's not. But it's a pretty nice shape. Got metal wheels. Kind of cool. And I have the whole matching set of these. If you're interested in it, it'll be on eBay. Or you can just message me if you're really that interested. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hope to see you again in the next video.